But holy cow, it's hilarious. You hear couples like doing the "we're not fighting in public, but we are fighting and everyone can tell" thing. Do you know what I mean? I told you French onion soup, remember? Well, isn't this the same thing? It's the same thing. If it was the same thing, I wouldn't tell you that you need to go get French onion soup, you know? And they're doing all this, and I think people all the time are like, "Oh, your celibacy is such a sacrifice." I'm like, no, it's really not. I just go buy French onion soup. That's it. That really happened. Now, do you think that's funny?
Yes.
I do too. Oh my gosh, because she was like, "Remember I told you to go get French onion soup?" And he's like, "You know, well, it says onion soup." You know, and he threw it in the cart. And anyway. Hi, I'm Father Joe Krupp, pastor at Holy Family in Grand Blanc and St. Mark and Goodrich, and I'm here to answer your questions. We have moved through this pile a bit, and now we're going to randomly grab. What is the best advice your mom and dad ever gave you? Knock it off! That was, yeah. And it applies to a lot of things. No, what's the best advice they ever... Wow! They gave me a lot of advice. And most of it was really good. Let me think. Gosh darn. That's tough. Because they said a lot of things. So what's the best advice they ever gave me? That's tough. But I've sat here and thought about it. And it's not one they spoke as much as that I saw. Okay? And what I saw over and over, no kidding, was that they helped whoever needed help in whatever way they needed help. And I really mean that. They weren't perfect. I'm not. But so often, the people they helped, as soon as they got on their feet, a lot of them, I don't know how to explain it, but weren't nice afterward. And I remember just, my gosh, in the last 10 years, kind of coming to this recognition through talking with them about that they were like, well, we don't do it so people will be grateful. We just do that because it's right. And I don't know how to explain it, but somehow they helped get it in my head that the world does not know how to reward virtue. It just doesn't, and it can't, and it won't. And a lot of people who you help will later get mad that they needed help and treat you pretty nasty as a result when they don't need you anymore. And my God, it never seemed to deter them from doing the right thing. And so I hope that makes sense. It wasn't words they spoke as much as me watching and saying, every time you help, you get burned, and never slowed them down. So that, I think that's it. Of course, you know what's going to happen. Like an hour after this, I'll think of 10 other things. But okay. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Can you do an episode where we can see Marius the whole time and have you give him a treat at the end for being Marius? Thanks, Shiloh and Klondike Macksood. Oh, Shiloh and Klondike. Of course, right now he's in a coma behind our camera person because Marius is either running and breaking things and eating, or he's asleep. That's it. He's basically a high school boy. But yes, by the way, yes, we'll get him up here. Oh, how many did I do? Is that 2, 3, 2? Want one more? Okay. Alrighty. What is the difference between Seraphim and Cherubim? About 3 letters. I'm just kidding. Okay. I know they are. Of course, it's a lot more than 3 letters. Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. I tore I know they are angels, but what are their roles in our life? Who is the highest and most powerful angel? Okay, so I know some about angels, but not a ton. I know seraphim means the fiery ones, and they're the ones I believe are physically, geographically closest to God. His fire becomes them. I don't know a ton about cherubim, except that I would have half a joke, and I can't even finish that. I don't know. So anyway, I don't know a ton about cherubim. The highest and most powerful angel would be the Archangels. I believe they are the most powerful created things in the universe. And we know the name of Michael, Saint Michael. His name means who is like God. And then you have Raphael, which means the healing of God. And then you have Gabriel, which is the strength of God. And I think I'm missing somebody. Oh, Lucifer. That one didn't work out. Who became the devil. There's different ways of thinking about angels, but the key is this: they're not humans. When humans die, we do not become angels, okay? Angels are a totally different species. And I think St. Thomas even said technically every angel is its own species, but I'm not 100% sure on that. There's guardian angels. Those are the ones that stay close to us, and if we get to heaven, they go with us there, and then they retire and collect their Social Security. So there we go. Seraphim are the ones closest to God. Cherubim, sorry, don't know. Archangels, I believe, are the most powerful. Is that how? Yeah. Okay. So is that it? Okay. Thank you for tuning in. We really love doing these, and we hope you enjoy them. And even if you don't, keep watching them, and you'll shave time off Purg. But thanks for tuning in. If you can, like these and share these, that will help us a lot. And if you have any questions, submit them to the Church of the Holy Family social media stuff, either Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or Schliblibli. Schliblibli is a very exclusive club. Yes. Spelling it, whew, that's a nightmare. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.